Hello, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Nashua High School North. We are minutes away from the start.
Who is this guy? Who is he? I don't know him.
That is Tom King. I'm John Collins. Dylan Smith is here. Tim O'Neill, our A-team camera crew, as we get set to do the finals of the holiday basketball tournament for 2023, leading into the 2023-24 season. And it just so happens that the two boys and girls teams from North and South will be both in the finals.
Yeah.
And the girls game first, boys game second.
They're happy, John Collins, that it worked out this way. It's what they want, because it's a fundraiser. They want to attract a crowd, although it's early in the day, so there's not a big crowd here yet. Plenty of time to get down here and see some good basketball. This should be a pretty good game, North and South. All depends on the pressure, right? Who can handle the press? That's the way it is in girls basketball. But South's pressure yesterday just decimated Sauhegan. In the first half. It was 27-2 at halftime. I don't think that'll be the case today. North, by the way, Kurt Dutilli, defense is his gold star for his team this early season. He thinks they played really good defense and have a great basketball IQ.
North won the opening tip, but they airballed the first shot of the game. Morgan Gillis has it for South. We'll be saying her name a lot, number 5
and
in
she's
purple.
the only one we're going to recognize, John. There's a lot of new faces on both teams.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you described, I believe South is small and aggressive, but it's not a really tall North team either.
No, it's not. Of course, their best player, Summer St. Pierre, is ill, so she's not able to play. But here we go, John. It didn't take long before they hit the floor, right?
No, a little bit of bitty basketball breaking out here early. Morgan Gillis over everything, so both teans. There's some early season jitters.
That was headed your way, John Collins.
That ball seemed to die on the edge line there.
Yeah,
it didn't make it out of bounds.
It didn't want to get near you, that's why.
And a literal turnover there by, they call a foul before the turnover, excuse me. And it's against the
So, John Collins, I can actually say, for the first time ever, that I missed you.
What?
And you know why?
I was joking.
And you know why?
Why?
Because I worked with like 10 guys. It was like a different play-by-play guy every game, or a color guy, depending on what we were doing.
I just wasn't making to the games.
I mean, but I didn't have to correct them a lot, so that was good. But still, you want some consistency. So
sure, yeah.
So
and I guess your Christmas card got lost in the mail. I believe. I mean,
the
the
card?
The Christmas card.
The card? Oh, I don't send Christmas cards.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's why then. Okay.
I don't send Christmas cards, but I'll tell you what, I did accumulate over the holidays, and I feel bad about this. I should be baking cookies because I have a whole stack of Christmas cookies.
Ah, yeah.
But not sharing any at all.
So it lasts until June.
Yep.
South knifing through the paint. What a beautiful drive to the basket, the first basket of the game.
Yeah, the turnover.
Koharu Tanaka,
who's played very well this season.
She's a freshman.
Here's the thing about North and South. They were tied at the hip about a week and a half ago. Why? Because North played a very strong game at Wyndham, which is very tall. And, they were only down 1 going in the fourth quarter, but then Wyndham pulled away, outscored with 13-4 and won the game. But defensively, Kurt Dutilli was raving about his team. The next night, South gets Wyndham at home. They're down 8 at halftime, tied in the fourth quarter. It was a great game, and their defense and their pressure really did it. But then Wyndham pulled away because they had height and they were able to hit a few foul shots and win the game. But I looked up at the stands at Kurt Dutilli. I said, "What did you do to this Wyndham team?" So it was these two teams play tenacious defense, and you can tell Kurt Dutilli is not happy with the way they're handling it.
Yeah, tenacious deep. Paying off for South immediately as they gave up possession after a few good looks, but they stole it back basically, or had North knock it out of bounds. South with about 5 chances on this trip down the floor have yet to score, but they They get a violation against the Panthers, and it is Titans ball.
Anyway, John Collins, it's been really good sitting next to you for a while, but I've had my fill now. And I've,
it was like 90 seconds.
Yep. So now I'm going to go take my shots, but I will be on air because of this nice long cord.
Yeah.
That basically I'm in everybody's lives the whole time.
And it's inbounds, so North will retain possession here and try to get the first basket, tie things up, trailing 2-0. Ball goes out on the perimeter. Number 11 for North is Nora Ross. That shot is short. Long bounce, wrestled down by Jordan Cotier, and Cotier's not able to hold on to it, so South ball. Morgan Gillis inbounding it underneath their own basket. So low scoring to start as we expected.
And it'll be low scoring to finish too, I think.
Faking baseline, now thrown outside. Nicole De Jesus. Nicole has it. Long cross court pass. Finds Amber Wong. Amber up top. There's a three-point attempt by Karina O'Donnell.
O'Donnell is also one of their key players, John, and she's played very well. If they get O'Donnell playing and Gillis, if they get those two playing well, they're tough against certain teams.
Yeah.
It's only when they have the height disadvantage and they have to worry about rebounding and things like that. But you know what? John Bourgeois really likes this South team. He likes the chemistry. He likes the way they've bought in. He likes all the things they've been doing. And that makes it a little easier. Plus, if you look at the roster, except for Gillis, they're young, right? They're very young. So that's what you want. If you've got a team like this that's buying in, you've got them for a couple of years and they're buying into the system.
We had Tim O'Neill just zoomed in on the South huddle there as you were speaking about John Bourgeois. He was right there on camera doing a good job early in the South. And Karina O'Donnell, the first three-pointer of the game.
Now look at that pressure, John.
Yeah, full court pressure pays off. Amber Wong underneath.
She got away with a travel.
Amber has it again. Nicole De Jesus floats one back to Amber Wong.
South's going to try to look up to set it up outside and on Gillis. Gillis should drive. I think Gillis could drive the lane.
Nicole De Jesus in rhythm, front rims it, North rebound. Cotier almost has it knocked away.
Cotier, they need a good game from her. They got one yesterday against Milford.
Double team, gives it up. Nicole De Jesus in the passing lane, but Cotier steals it back.
Yeah, and De Jesus just couldn't keep her balance.
Right, lost her footing.
But you see what I'm talking about their defense, right? How spunky they are.
Tenacious.
They really are.
Outside dribble. Angela King is number 13, kicks it into the corner. Nora Ross thought about a three-pointer, but Morgan Gillis was on her rapidly. Ariana Miller lost the handle. Amber Wong, fast break, basket.
And there you go. See, that's what Kurt Dutilli is not happy about right now.
3 scores unanswered so far to start the game for the Panthers. They're up 7-0. And another steal.
Oh, man.
Karina O'Donnell getting double teamed. Changes direction. Flips it to Amber Wong. In rhythm from outside. Marin Lowell doesn't get the bounce. Rebound. Gillis off the glass. No good. The putback. Karina O'Donnell's got 5 points in the first quarter.
9-0. Look at this double team. But you know who would help against this press? Summer St. Pierre.
They miss her presence.
Yep, and there they go.
First basket for the Titans. Yep. Lillian Small drives to the basket.
When you gamble defensively, you're going to give up those kinds of baskets.
Amber Wong was left alone. Airs it out. Nicole De Jesus saves it. Just had to fling it back in bounds.
That's a hustle play. No one was looking for that ball except De Jesus.
It looked like it was going right to a Titans player, but Morgan Gillis wrestled it away.
O'Donnell's got to use the backboard in that situation. She's right there.
Wide open look and misses.
There's an open lane right. Oh, nope, they don't take
Almost a no-look cross-court pass there. Jordan Cotier has it. She gets it underneath. Good position for the Titans, but the shot by Lillian Small doesn't go. The whistle goes against the Titans.
I mean, if you're North, you shouldn't be taking a perimeter shot. You should just, the height disadvantage, you should go right down.
Yeah.
Right towards the hole and just get inside.
It, right?
Got to exploit it.
That's the strength of the Titans, you would think, and they need to go to it more. And I'm sure with every timeout and break in the action, Coach Detilly will stress that. We
saw that in last year's final when Milford played, and they had a bigger team than North, and they went inside. But it took them a long time to get to do it.
Around the perimeter, Morgan Gillis in rhythm.
Wow.
Swish just about. And with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, a commanding 10-point lead for the Panthers. 12-2. That was a 3, I do believe.
Yes, it was. And here's another chance for a steal with the jump ball. Let's see where the arrow goes. Can't tell from my angle, so we'll see.
And they point, it goes to the Panthers.
Purple, so that's another turnover. They've got 6 turnovers in this game already.
Everything going the Panthers' way here in the first quarter, as they came out determined. It'll be South-North boys coming up in the second half of our Nashua ETV doubleheader. Travel is called against the Panthers. So the Titans would like to end this quarter with a flurry, you would think. Maybe.
Well, they got a minute and a half, minute 41 to do it.
Jordan Coot, well, let's see if they go underneath per your advice. Good drive, but they kick it outside. The long shot doesn't go, and the rebound corralled by the Titans.
Yeah, right through the lane. There they go. That's what they should be doing. Take it to the hoop.
Good rebound there by number 32 for South is Nitzan Alcalay. Drive, O'Donnell, difficult lay-in, the reverse underneath the basket. Didn't get any piece of the rim. Angela King with it, double teamed on the sideline. Good pass to Nora Ross. Ross runs into another double team. South just flocking to the basketball, making life difficult for the Titans.
Right, Titans will inbound it, but they still have life difficult. 1:04 left in the period. It's a 10-point game. But we've seen South before, John. Remember, we've seen them get out to big leads. Remember they got out to that big lead on North a couple of years ago and then lost it? Lost it down the stretch? And I believe they did that again last year. Wasn't as quite as big a lead.
And the ball rattles through the wickets on the inbounds play.
Wow, boy.
Morgan Gillis with her head up, dribbling through the defense. The shot from the sideline with a good look for
you know what?
But no.
Gillis goes to the outside. Gillis ought to take the ball in. She should just take the ball right to the hoop.
Speaking of that.
Just like she did just right there.
Lillian Small with 2 more.
Who did not play
4.
Small there. She had the height advantage, and she took advantage of it.
Small coming up big in the first quarter. It's got 4 points, all 4 points for the Titans.
Wow.
That rattles home. Tanaka with another basket.
She's got 6. 15-4.
Full court press by the Panthers. Titans able to break it. They get down court. Kayla Dahl off a pick. Kayla Dahl driving and a trip and a fall. Tanaka got called for the foul there. She stayed with.
So, John Collins, I need to educate you on something.
Go.
That I had found out the hard way covering the game. There is no more 1-on-1.
What?
And the team fouls, okay? The team fouls are erased at the end of each quarter. You reset to 0-0.
Oh, we're in bizarro world now. I mean, we've been doing it the other way for years.
Exactly.
What brought that on?
I have no idea. So what? So the deal is you get, once you hit the 5th foul, you go shoot 2.
Wow.
And then at the end of the quarter, everything resets back to 0.
Now the pros never had the 1-and-1, right? Did they?
Years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Then they have live baskets and stuff. I thought
then they had the 3 to make 2.
Yeah.
Remember that? The 3 to make 2 in the NBA? Yeah. Wow. So, all sorts of different things.
Well, I got to get used to that.
So, right.
Did you just find out by happenstance?
Well, I was at the Girton girls home opener against Concord, and Girton was fouling like crazy. And they were, I mean, their coach was really upset that they were getting called for so many fouls. One of the reasons why was because the refs figured, well, we can call as many fouls as we want because it's going to reset to 0 anyway.
Wow.
So I'm wondering why they're not going to the line in the second quarter or the third quarter when they got a foul. And Zach, the Girton assistant AD, was right. I said, Zach, what's going on? How many team fouls are there? He goes, 2. I go, what? There's more. They've been blowing the whistle all game. He goes, they reset. New rule.
So the more you think about it, you like it or you don't like it?
I think it's good in some ways. I come to a couple of basketball games here at Northern, guys, where the game takes about an hour and 5 minutes. And then I've done some girls' games where it takes an hour and 40, it all depends, so. But there's no more 1-on-1. So you're going to foul somebody, you're going to give up 2 shots.
Wow.
And I think that's one of the reasons why South lost down the stretch to Wyndham. So, and the other thing too, right, is you find yourself still in the same situation where you're hurting for fouls, right? Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Alver and South the other night, a week ago, they played on Thursday. A week ago tonight, and Albert had to foul like crazy in the fourth quarter because they only had because everything reset. They only had they had 1 foul.
Stole the inbound pass and was fouled. Nitsan Alcalay with some good work underneath. So answer me this, Tom. We're in the second quarter here. Didn't the girls do halves?
No.
They never did halves.
No.
I don't know what I was thinking about. Maybe another sport, maybe?
Nope. Yep, no. Maybe.
There's a shot from the free throw line, and she puts it in. Abby Benatti was left alone at the free throw line. She said, I should take this. This is like free throw practice right here.
Right.
And it was 17-4, just like that. The Titans falling way behind here at the start of the second quarter. And the inbounds pass underneath and a travel.
But I'll tell you what, yesterday when South played Milford, we were saying, take the pressure off, or Souhegan, take the pressure off. It was early in the third quarter. They're up by a ton. But they worked on it midway through the third quarter. Then they kind of backed off a little bit. But John Bourgeois knows that his team's got to get used to doing it. That's the way they're going to win games.
And it's laid in.
That's a great give and go. Nice, great pass, good ball movement.
Nitsan Alcalay has been impactful since she came out here. She's number 32 for the Panthers, tallest player on the court, and making life difficult for the Titans to come out of their own end. I think that was an accidental trip over another player's foot. Good sportsmanship there by Abby Benatti as she helps.
Wow, 20-4.
Kayla Dahl to her feet.
This is. I mean, and again, don't forget, John. These games don't count in the standings.
There you see the good sportsmen, both South players helping Kayla Dahl to her feet.
Oh, they all know each other,
Yeah. Driving attempt by Angela King doesn't go, high off the glass. Nicole DeJesus dribbling it down. Amber Wong from 3.
Got it. She's 3 for 3. Was that Wong? No. That was her first, right?
I believe
her second.
Her second, I
believe.
Her
second,
yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I thought you called her name before. 22. They only gave her 2.
Foul away from the basket as South got too aggressive.
She must have had her foot on the line. It's only a 2-pointer.
Oh, yeah, she probably did.
Yeah, she was close to it. 22-4.
22-4.
Wow.
South has played good defense and good offense, and North is just searching.
I mean, North beat a very good Milford team yesterday. And they did it with ease.
Kayla Dahl hands it off. Jordan Cottier in rhythm from the left is Angela King. And that is 3.
That'll help.
Yes. So it's 22-7. In rhythm from near baseline over everything. Jordan Cottier catches it. Do you get credit for a rebound when you catch an air ball, Tom?
No, it's a loose. It's a.
I see. Makes sense. It didn't bounce off anything.
It's almost like a pass.
All right. It's not a steal.
It's a turnover.
It's a turnover, but not a steal and not a rebound.
Right.
There's a floater from the baseline. Doesn't go. The Titans desperately need to string baskets together, but it's Panthers ball and a foul.
Well, it's time now. It's time now that North try to beat South at their own game. put some pressure on them.
Yeah.
Right?
Nitsan Alcalay will check out of the game. And I believe that is Rhea Schroff is in, number 24 for the Panthers. Morgan Gillis looking for an open teammate. It's going to be Amber Wong outside the stripe. She's given no space after her fine shooting. Goes all the way over there, and the ref actually blocked me from who shot it. But it was a miss.
That was Nicole.
Nicole De Jesus.
De Jesus, yep.
Out of bounds off of who? Off of the Panthers. So the Titans will inbound it. Kayla Dahl will do the honors as John Bourgeois shuffles more South Panthers personnel. Early in the season, both teams establishing their identities. There's a floater in close. Good shot.
Yep, North is now starting to play a little more fluid. You can only play that pressure defense for so long before you're worried about fatigue.
It was 22-4, and Angela King makes it 22-9 with 2 straight baskets. And Jordan Cottier.
Yep, that shot was short.
Yep. That was Rodman Escovitch talk. To know that was going to be.
Knew it when it left her hands.
Dennis Rodman used to be able to see where balls were going to go.
He'd be up in the middle of the air to grab that.
Yeah.
Before it even got close to the rim.
Right. Kayla Dahl driving, knocked out of bounds by Nicole.
How about the demise of the Detroit Pistons, huh? Isn't that sad?
Last place, were they a 28-game losing streak?
27.
27.
If that's the record now, if they they play the Celtics tonight, and if they lose to the Celtics as they should, that record. 27 is a record in a single season. 28 is the record for extending from one season to the next.
Amber Wong is there to pick up the bouncing air ball, and good ball movement by the Panthers. Everybody's getting a touch here as it goes into the corner to Marin Lowell. Marin holding it. Kayla Dahl bumps her. Bounce pass dangerous in the middle, and a heads-up steal by Jordan Lopez.
Yeah, you got 3 Titans sitting right there, and now all of a sudden they may turn it back over again. Let's see. They're going to scramble.
Look at that hustle play. Jordan Lopez dives in between 2 purple jerseys and forces the jump ball. Good spark for the Titans.
Yeah, you got good hustle on both sides. I mean, I'll tell you what.
Here's that play again. Look at Jordan dive in between, crashing into Nicole De Jesus and Karina O'Donnell, who are hustling just as hard off the side of the basket. We got a foul, though.
Yeah, that's a foul you really don't want to see, you know, because she's open, but you know what? She didn't have much on it, and if you're South, you don't want to see a foul like that. Foul in the act of shooting, and she'll shoot 2. But of course, everybody shoots 2 now.
Yeah, as you explain. Kayla Dahl misses the first one. She's trying to get her team to double digits.
I was going to wait until you were going to say one-on-one at some point, and then zing me. And then zing me, but I said, no, I'll have mercy on you. You know, it's been a while, you know.
Oh, it was a surprise to you, too, so you were like...
oh, yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah, that was one rules change you didn't see coming. And Nicole De Jesus, she get away with the travel there, Tom? No.
Yeah, I think she slid there. I think she slid it a little.
Yeah. But it's 2 more points for the Panthers. They're up by 24-9. A hard dribble underneath. They kick it outside.
That's what they need.
Nora Ross.
That's the best thing to stem the tide, and now it's a 24-11 game. It's starting to be a little bit more realistic now.
Yeah.
A little bit more, you know, in the game a little. You know, get it down.
Oh, good pass, Morgan Gillis, and fouled as she knifes through the paint and to the line, Karina O'Donnell. Just a flick of the wrist there by Morgan Gillis. Got it past her defender to a streaking Karina O'Donnell. And it was actually a good foul by North because it would have been an easy basket. And she misses the first free throw.
We should have left some flyers at the door for the Tom King free throw school for the summer.
Yeah.
Especially now since you're shooting 2.
Yeah, that's a perfect free throw.
That
right
is.
there.
Yep, textbook.
Whip of the twine.
Yep.
Backspin.
Look at this pressure, though. South's still doing it.
It's been a pain in the neck for Titans since
but look at that. That's how
started.
you beat it. Get
That
down,
is
beat
how
him down
you
the
beat
floor.
it. Basket by Angela King. Angela King has at least 7 points in this first half of the 13 scored by the Titans. Good movement without the ball and with the ball by the Panthers, and a foul called against the Titans as Tanaka was moving through the paint.
So North's got 3 team fouls, according to the board. They don't have it on the board we're looking at across the way, but the one that's right on our side has the team fouls. South only has 1. For a team that pressures so much in this quarter, you only have 1 team foul.
In rhythm and doesn't go for Tanaka.
But look at this, boy. I'll tell you. Man, I'm telling you, you want to get a rebound, you're going to have to fight for the ball and hold on to it. I'm going to check my wallet before I walk out of here tonight.
Yeah, nothing's given. Everything's taken here.
Yeah.
Long pass.
Almost picked off.
Good job coming back to the ball by Ariana Miller. In traffic underneath, and Panthers seize on the loose ball.
Yep, bad pass down low, a little too high.
Nicole DeJesus going one-on-one with
she really
Ariana
wanted
Miller.
to drive that lane.
Up top, number 12 is Brooke Berger. Nicole DeJesus holding it, going against Jordan Lopez to her left. Backs it out. Karina O'Donnell looking now, going 11 on 11. Nora Ross playing for the Titans, tight D. Amber Wong holding it. Kaharu Tanaka.
Tanaka really wanted to drive and just passed outside.
And
Boy,
the basket, Karina O'Donnell for 3.
I don't think North could play any better defense.
No.
I really don't.
There's no substitute for awesome shooting like that. Karina O'Donnell's been terrific in this first half. Driving to the basket, Jordan Lopez no good. Rebound by Brooke Berger. And Karina O'Donnell, really the star of the game so far, dribbling it down court. Looking left, looking right. Feeds it to Koharu Tanaka. And she finds the open teammate. That's Brooke Berger.
Oh, zigged when they thought she was going to zag.
Exactly. And Morgan Gillis back into the game, along with Abby Benatti. 50 seconds remaining first half in the finals of the Holiday Basketball Tournament here at Nashua High North. John Collins with Tom King and our camera crew, Tim O'Neill, Dylan Smith right next to me, running the controls. That got away from the Titans.
Yeah, see, that's what happens with a press, right? It causes you to do things you're not normally doing.
Chance to make it 30. Morgan Gillis takes a blow to the face.
Like. She hit the deck. Yep.
She's right up, though.
Didn't get airborne, so no active shooting. She'll have to inbound it.
That was Neymar. He would still be down. Let the record show. The stretcher would have came out.
If it was any of the IOC Eagles that we saw for soccer, they'd be down.
Off the backboard, no good. And South gets the rebound. Morgan Gillis. Jordan Collier did a nice job taking it away. That's an errant pass. And Gillis with a nice little flip feed to O'Donnell. She missed a gimme, though. Morgan gets it back, gives another teammate a chance, and it goes in for Brooke Berger.
Immediate defense. It's immediate pressure. As soon as the Titan gets the ball, they're like...
It's Insta-D.
Yeah, Insta-D is right. It's good. I want to use that.
Jordan Lopez, no. And they missed an easy try. 5 seconds to go. Good pass. Karina's going to get this away. And no good. But it was all Panthers first half. A 30-13 lead as we go to the break here on Nashua TV.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Tell me, the shooting for South has improved dramatically from last season to this, correct?
It's improved from when I saw him against...
30 points and a half?
I never would have thought that. I would have thought that 30 points would be the final.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I mean, we did some games last year where I don't even know if they reached 30 at the end of the game.
This is just incredible.
Yeah, Karina O'Donnell, usually impressive.
Well, the thing is they picked up right where they left off. yesterday because they put this kind of show on yesterday with the pressure against Sauhegan.
Yeah.
27-2 at halftime.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
They hit a lot of threes.
That's the other thing, too, is they shot very well. You don't shoot that well in a game, it's a different story, right?
Right. I mean, as you said, North, on one trip down the floor when South had the ball, North couldn't have played better defense. Ended up with a three-pointer for South.
Right. So that's it at halftime. It is 30-13 in favor of Nashua South. If you had the over, you might be in good shape. I'm Tom King. That's John Collins. We'll be back in the second half right after this. Stay with us.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back, everybody, to Nashua High School North. You know, I think that's a tribute to Jay Morant, our snowman there with dreadlocks at halftime on Nashua TV.
If I keep eating all the Christmas cookies I got, I'm going to look like that snowman.
I was going to say, where did Pete get all the snow? I don't want to jinx us.
I don't know, but I don't want anything around here.
Had plenty of rain. Well, there you go. It's been raining threes from South girls basketball in the first half. Very impressive shooting and defense. And they've opened up a 30-13 lead to begin things here in the second half. I'm John Collins along with Tom King, our cameraman Dylan Smith, and on the controls, Tim O'Neill. Right down and score.
A lane cleared, and she just took it right down
Abby Benatti
Broadway. She had all the room in the world to take that shot. I mean, there was nobody there defensively.
And 2 more points makes it a 32-13 advantage.
So now we'll see what South does here. We saw South defensively when they had the ball and how tough they were after North would get it. And it only took 28 seconds for somebody to hit the floor in this. 38 seconds for somebody to hit the floor.
Yeah, and that's Kayla Dahl again. She's been on the floor a lot due to her hustle. She's going to inbound it here.
Next jump ball will be South. Keep track of that.
Titans.
Can't see the arrow from here.
Yeah, trying to get an open look. Inside, and Cottier just able to control it with her fingertips. The step back by Dahl off the side of the backboard. Rebound and in.
Yeah, you got to get that rebound. It's right there. Taylor made it. Easy layup. No one there.
Lillian Small.
Most of the Panthers had started to break down the floor.
Lillian's got at least 6 points in this game. Driving, putting up a wild-looking shot. Marin Lowell, the whistle, and out
touched
of
by
bounds.
North. It'll be South ball. How much of a dent do you think that they can put in this lead in this quarter? They're going to have to put a sizable dent.
I think the way South is playing, it'll be a feat to win
just think
even one
South's
quarter.
defense will not. Oh, she got away with a travel. And look at that, John.
Rainbow.
We see what they're doing. I mean, they're just isolating that shooter outside. And if she's left alone like that, she's going to nail it.
That's a lot of hours in the gym for a lot of these South players.
For Tanaka, I mean, she's got 3 3-pointers, I believe, in this game already.
Somebody's been practicing their shooting.
Look at this. Look at this. Now we see it from here. Look at this press.
Tenacious all. So many purple jerseys on the ball.
Not going to happen.
Underneath. And
now, see, Gillis has got to take that shot. You know, I want Gillis to take that shot. She's wide open at the foul line.
Basically a free throw.
Take it.
A free shot.
Don't give it up. Take it.
20-point lead, round number there for the Panthers.
She's basically what Don Nelson created. She's a point forward out there, don't you think?
Are you controlling that camera, the up top one? The huddle camera, that's impressive. There's a shot from the right side and no good. Rebound the Titans trying to come out of the traffic with it.
What, we got an overhead view from the pipes? I wasn't watching them on.
Yeah.
Really?
That's our camera, and we get the huddle camera too. High and wide shot.
Dylan Smith, who's left us on the floor, he's gone up in the stands because he, like me, he said, okay, that's enough of John Collins for a while. And got my John Collins fix.
I was like, my name get mentioned in that.
Foul, and there's going to be 2 shots.
It's not too hard to send e-Christmas cards. You don't have to send them physically through the mail. You can do it digitally.
True.
I know you probably have a firewall up,
Actually,
so I can't
John,
get through to you.
I wrote you a card, and I said, you know what? This is too good for John. I'm going to send it to somebody else. And that was my last card. So sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jordan Cottier's at the free throw line.
What was your Christmas dinner? What'd you have?
Oh, we had, which one? I'm at the fire station, so I had.
That's right. Oh, you get all the goodies there.
I got fed
People are dropping off food all the time there,
yeah,
right?
constantly.
Oh, my God.
You want to talk about cookies?
Oh. I ought to go for that dispatch job. Jeez.
Wow. And then the thing is, when I go home at 8, I've already eaten with the fire guys. Now I got another meal waiting. It's just constant.
There you go.
Yes, there are starving people in the world.
I made a seafood
firefighters.
Casserole that is to die.
Oh, really?
Yep. Scallops, haddock, and rice and broccoli.
Shot from the corner. I'm sure Tiny Tim wasn't there.
No, I kicked him out.
But increasingly Large Tom was.
Large Tom was there, not Tiny Tim. Nope.
Inbound play for the Panthers as they try to add to their 20-point lead. There's a shot from Morgan Gillis in and out.
But I don't mind that shot. She's got that. She's got that in her repertoire. Take it.
Sure.
Keep taking them.
Lillian Small has been maybe the best player for the Titans. Got double teamed immediately. There's a shot from the 3-point arc. Angela King doesn't get it to go, and Morgan Gillis dribbles it down court.
Oh, look at this, wide open.
Tanaka, left hand, no. Rebound.
An offensive board for Karina O'Donnell. When you look at the size of this team, you say there's no way they should be getting a second look.
Tanaka to her right.
Oh, she's got the lane. Nope.
Oh, nice clean block by Jordan Cotter.
Great play by Cotter. Cotter was much more active offensively yesterday.
It's an all North-South girls final, and it will be an all North-South boys final coming up.
All Nashua.
All Nashua.
Yep.
Sorry. Yep.
Bang.
Swish. And Tanaka with another perfect shot from distance for the Panthers as they continue to put on a show.
She's got 2 threes, and there's another steal. Then North gets it back. Now the ball's on the floor. Look at this. Oh, wow.
And up and in. Karina O'Donnell. Wow.
I think Kurt Dutilli is not going to call timeout because he knows right now there's no way to. See, the one thing is they didn't have time to practice against the press, right? They did not practice against this pressure. They meet on January 19th. That's the doubleheader. And that's the game that you kind of look at and say, there's the pressure right there. And that's the game that you kind of say, all right, we have time to practice for this. Look at this, Gillis with a steal. Intercepted the pass.
Gillis going to the basket, lost the handle. Loose ball seized on by Jordan Cotter. We got a foul called on the floor. There are 12 and a half minutes of basketball left to be played. And
it's going to be on De La Cruz, I believe.
40 points for the Panthers.
Yep.
Timeout called by North.
Yep. Timeout on the floor, 40-15.
As we look in on John Bourgeois and the South huddle and look at the replay.
Here's the play, here's the pass. Here's the interception by Gillis. Takes the ball in, but she loses the handle. Still, though, she's made the right decision. She made the right decision to take the three-pointer that went in and out. She made the right decision to drive the lane there.
Kurt Dutilli looks like he's diagramming something there for the players.
But I think with 12 minutes and 32 seconds left.
There's the upper shot that we were talking about.
Oh, okay, there you go. I thought Dylan Smith was hanging from the rafters. Doing his gymnast routine. That's a Dylan Smith shot. Oh, and John Bourgeois going over what he wants his team to do defensively. But boy, I'll tell you what, this is a Girton-esque like press.
Really?
Don't you think?
High praise. Yeah,
you know?
I suppose.
And that was stolen from the old Nashua team.
Okay,
So, you know,
it comes back around.
Yeah, so it comes back around. So, and look at it. That's what the pressure does. See, you pressure the inbound pass. What happens? They do things they don't normally do, and they knock it out of bounds. Now, they say it touched a Panther. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody made the wrong decision there because both players
it didn't
let
touch
it go out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't touch a Panther, so it's South ball.
South ball. Nicole DeJesus to Tanaka.
That's good. Nope. Thought it was good. Had a rotation on it, a little bit more, a little pull to the left.
Not shy about putting it up.
Can't be.
Koharu Tanaka.
Can't be, right?
Amber Wong.
You're going to play that pressure defense, and you get open looks because of it.
Yeah,
you got to take them.
Yep. I mean, you make half of those in a game. That's big.
Boy, I bet South is wishing these games could count because they've looked really good in these two games.
Down the sideline, Lillian Small got fouled by Nicole DeJesus. A little bit over-aggressive there. In case you missed the tutorial in the start of the game, Tom pointing out the rules changes in girls and boys basketball this year.
Right, so we've got the team fouls at the bottom, right? Those are the indicators. There's 4 there, 4 for South, 2 for North.
Yeah, those aren't timeouts, those are team fouls.
Right.
But they're going to go back to 0 at the end of every quarter, Tom said.
Yes, they do.
Of course, the individual fouls still count, right, toward fouling
the
out.
individual fouls count.
That's the only thing that keeps it from being a foul fest.
But the other change is you shoot 2 fouls, not 1-on-1. There is no more 1-on-1, which is such a tool for coaches to use.
Down the final
the
seconds
pressure,
of games.
Remember how the pressure that you had
up the drama dramatically.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It seems to be like, why fix something that's not broken kind of thing. Jordan Lopez off the glass, no good. Had a great chance there to cut into this 25-point deficit that South has laid on him.
Oh, Gillis posted up. Hook shot.
Lost
it out of bounds.
Yeah. You can see
Unforced
error.
error.
Down the line here.
Yep.
Titans ball. Need to string some baskets together. Jordan Cottier will inbound it as Kareen O'Donnell tries to screen her. Lillian Small changes direction. Good job of beating the double team. Walking it to the top of the key comes Angela King. Floats it inside to Cottier. Immediate double team, throws it away.
Smart decision by Gillis there. I would have thought that what she would have tried to do with her length is reach over and try to tap that ball away, right? But she didn't. She moved right up defensively. Otherwise, she probably would have been called for a foul.
Yes.
Smart decision by Gillis, and it causes the turnover. And South will inbound it, and it'll be the senior passing it to the sophomore.
2 seniors only listed on the roster for South. Morgan Gillis and Olivia Perez. Shot from distance goes for Nicole DeJesus. A high arcer for 3. First scoring in a little while. 43-15 the score, and Titans having all kinds of trouble.
And I'm going to anoint right now, Nashua South is going to be your National Holiday Girls Champion. There is no doubt now. I don't think there's any way they blow this lead. And we still have 10:43 to play.
Lillian Small.
North's going to have to hit a lot of three-pointers and a lot of layups. And I don't think South's going to let that happen with the way they play defense.
Now they're playing like it's a 0-0 game.
Yep.
Which is the key. Outside, in rhythm. Good-looking shot for Angela King. Doesn't go, and the long rebound is...
There's just no way they should be getting a rebound.
Yeah. Brooke Berger grabbed it.
Berger almost got it. You know, not Berger, but North almost got that rebound. That was...
Swish. Alcalay from the corner.
Nora Ross for North. Boy,
Knits in.
Wow.
And a steal. South's getting 2 points.
Oh, look at that move.
Reverse
sophomore
lay-in.
kid. That's a kid who plays a lot of bat ball. Just takes the ball, reverses it. Now it's 48-15. Good grief.
We got the replay on that one.
That's unbelievable.
That was a nice reverse shot. And again, 2 baskets for 1 trip down the floor for the Panthers. Just devastating to the Titans.
Like I said, Girton-esque, right? It's unbelievable.
48-15. What do you think? Are they going to hit the 60-point
I think the
mark?
ref is pretty lonely, sitting there in the middle of the floor with nobody near him.
Say he's probably, I think he's in Bedford on the map.
I think so. Yeah, exactly.
Which is where it ended up. The state title ended up with the Bulldogs last year, right? Was it just boys and girls? Or was
with
it
the boys.
Boys.
John, you forget that girls game that Girton won that sent them out? Come
what
on.
are you talking about?
Come on. I knew it wouldn't take long for me to have to correct you. I knew it wouldn't.
It wasn't really a correction. That was a forget.
That's a correction, John, because you always forget. So anyway, but that's... Yeah, so remember that was the game that basically, you know,
the comeback
out with the old,
comebacks.
with the old, in with the new. Second year in a row they did that.
Yeah.
I'd be stunned if Bedford does not win the state championship this year. I think they've got the team in the girls basketball. This is their year.
Right. Start to finish, wire to wire.
That's what I think.
Interesting to see. Number 2 is Jordan Lopez for the Titans. She feeds it off to the side and no good. The shot. Titans just not shooting as well as the Panthers. And
give Jordan Lopez credit, boy. They're still playing hard. North still playing hard. Down. Let me do my math here. What is it? 33? 33 points.
Yeah.
It's 48-15.
Wow.
And we're not even done with the third quarter.
No. In the third quarter. Shot off balance there for Angela King, and it is Morgan Gillis throwing the touchdown pass. Complete.
Good ball movement. Wow.
Trying to put an exclamation point on it.
That would have.
Yeah. Nicole Hadacius doesn't get the bounce.
If that had hit, I think the North Bedford said, okay, let's see you later.
Yeah.
What are we going to do here?
Yeah.
But they will see each other again on January 19th. We'll have it right here for you on Nashua ETV doubleheader.
In the corner, trying to work her way out. Lauren O'Neill is number 15 into the game for the Titans.
All right, so now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
What was the best food dropped off at the fire station?
Best food.
What was the best meal they gave you? There's a nice layup by Lopez.
Somebody made a really good lasagna.
There you go. All right.
I like that. It was just hit the spot.
Yep.
But geez, it was so much. It was
but they had
prime rib. The prime rib.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Perfect.
This is unbelievable.
Thank you, Captain Conlon, once again. Replay coming up. Just more of the
struggles on the floor.
Yeah.
That's a scene we've seen repeated over and over again in this game. Traveling, I believe, or a foul. Offensive foul on Nashua South will give North the ball with 6.1 seconds left in the quarter. And now this. Ooh, what do we got a whistle for? Oh, they weren't ready to rebound it. So put the client. Yeah, no, let's not put 6 minutes on there. Don't do that. There you go. Actually, it's 6.1, but who's, the 10th of a second. You know how I feel about those. They don't really exist. All right, now basketball IQ. She's got to take that ball and bring it up really quick and then shoot it. She's dribbling it up slow like there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
But
That's a sprint.
that's just a way to practice that. It's a good practice because anything you do now in this game is practice.
Right.
Because the game has already been decided. It's 48-17 after 3 quarters. Nashua South is going to be your tournament champion.
These games won't count in the standings.
No, they do not count at all in the standings.
North actually on the
no tiebreakers, no nothing. They don't count for anything.
The school has it on the website as a scrimmage. But my point is that they're still playing hard. We had that replay. The girls are on the floor. They're going after balls like it's for real. And
the tournaments do have to all be sanctioned by the NHIA. Your participation in them needs to be sanctioned by the NHIAA. Yeah. So even if you go out of state, you got to sanction.
Right.
You got to get sanctioned for it.
Yeah.
So, and then, but they don't count for anything else. But that's what they really are, is scrimmages in a way. But they're not even controlled scrimmages. They're games. They're full games. Now there are other things that go on. For example, the Hollis tournament that I did cover today. Yeah. They have 6 teams playing a bunch of games in 2 days. So what they do is they use a running. They don't do running time, but it's the only time they stop the clock is for timeouts or for foul shots. In other words, the ball goes out of bounds, the clock still runs.
You can see the hustle in this game, despite it being a scrimmage. And I mean, there's no way.
Well, John, it's north-south.
Yeah, not so. I was getting that. There's a lay-in, and it's a 50-point spot now. It's up to the 50-point plateau for the Panthers with that lay-in by Abby Benatti. I was going to say, the North-South boys game that's coming up is considered in the standings a scrimmage, so they're going to take it easy on each other, right?
Yeah,
they're going to take it easy. They're going to
I'll tell you what, North didn't take it easy last year when they blew South out of the water in that game. So
yeah,
South closed the gap in the rematch, but not by much.
It's going to get late early for that boys game. I'm sure they're going to go at it like it's the end of the season. That's just the way it goes usually.
Well, I'll tell you what, it almost didn't happen because after the first quarter yesterday, Milford had an 18-6 lead, and all of a sudden North just.
What did you say? It was 45-9 after that?
In the next 2 quarters.
Wow. That's a turnaround.
Yep.
Dribbling it down court for the Panthers. Abby Benatti, far corner, Brooke Berger. Ball movement, the shot over everything.
Most of the key players are out for South. Probably stay that way.
As we're into the 4th quarter.
Yeah. And you've got a, 31-point lead. Yeah, you get that lead down to 15, that changes things, but you're going to have to start hitting some shots, and you're going to have to do it fairly quickly if you're National North. Can't pass up anything. But now, then again, you're working on stuff. There's a nice give and go, and that's a play that they should have taken advantage of all through this game. Nice play down low.
Yeah, good feed. Lillian Small. Jordan Cottier puts it in. That's something that they want to do on the regular during the season, no matter who the opponent is. Put up some points that way. So if you told Coach Detilly, hey, you're going to have 21 points near the beginning of the 4th quarter, he probably thought, hey, we have a chance.
No, he would have thought. No, I think he would have thought we're in trouble.
He would have? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
He knew that South was going to score?
Well, I don't think so. I think he would have said, okay, we're down 30-21 or something like that.
That's what I was getting at, yeah.
Yeah, but not 50.
Like still in the game kind
of
thing.
Not 50-21.
Right. I mean, it's obvious.
Well, this belies what they've been doing. They've been holding teams down low. And this is,
I mean, you can go back in your records, but I think 50 points is the most that a South girls team's put up in a few years. In 3 quarters.
You're giving me too much credit, John, for keeping records. That's
the NHIAA, maybe.
No, they don't even keep them.
They don't even keep them.
No, those things are eliminated online. You can't find them. Poof. There you go.
Oh.
That's why at the end of the football.
Lisa's got him.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
maybe. I don't know.
There's a shot by Jordan. Cartier doesn't go. And able to corral the rebound. Lillian Small, but it deflects to South. Bounce pass.
That's it. Take it outside. Don't have any room down low.
Amber Wong runs into a double team and travels. Midson Alcalay checks back into the game. Brooke Berger gets a breather.
I would not have expected this.
No.
But
We'll see if anybody scores 50 in the boys' game. Probably will.
Oh yeah, that'll go up. But now the way that they played against Wyndham makes sense to me that game was that close because they are better than their record shows.
Jordan Lopez with the hesitation and go, but then she lost it on the pass. Amber Wong steals, goes the distance. Travel. I thought she was going to pass behind her back for a second there, but it was really that she just lost the handle.
Well, I think what you've got to do if you're a guard for Nashua South and you're coming down the middle of the lane and it closes off is dish off to the side.
Definitely.
It should be a wing on either. Should be a wing on either side.
Holding the ball.
See, the one thing they're doing is they're coming out to play the ball.
Yeah.
You know, nice cut there.
Open look for.
Yeah, and there's
Lauren
the weak side
O'Neal.
rebound. And not hit on, but North's going to have it because of their height. They're able to get a little bit more of an advantage.
Ariana Miller, number 12. Back it goes. Jordan Lopez. Driving is Caitlin Mamos, and she's fouled.
We'll see that again. I thought that might have been a little bit of a push-off, but I had to see it. I would have to see it.
Offensive pass interference?
Yeah. Defensive holding. God, it's so bad. Anytime there's a big play in football now, you look to see if there's been a flag. Every time, right?
Almost expect it.
There's some tough defense on the interior.
It's the first ball.
I guess I have to get up and get it. Nope. Somebody's.
I think Jordan Lopez gets it.
Because Joe Marshallin is just too lazy to get over there. He wasn't bending over to get it. Nope.
Joe,
not at all.
Not my job.
No,
says
exactly.
Joe. Do enough. The turnaround.
Right there. Doesn't get the ball. That's great. That was the best in action I've seen all year.
Yeah.
That was great.
We have a timeout.
Actually, Joe, if you had picked up that ball, somebody from South would have come and tried to take it away from you.
That's right. Would have stolen it back. As we zoom in on Coach Detilly and the Titans, they'll hopefully see better games later in the season.
Well, you got the B team out there now, reserves, which is, you want to establish those players. You want to establish that bench, and they've got that going right now. I saw South yesterday did it. Nate Mazeroll, he won't do it tonight, but he did it against when he played Sauhegan. Yeah, he played Sauhegan. Is what he did was, and Sauhegan was 3 senior starters, so they were hurting. He used units. So in other words, 5 guys came out for the first quarter, and then 5 more for the second quarter.
Oh,
and then he interspersed here and there, but that's how they did it. Yeah, see, I was so far off. I thought that second bottle of water was for me. I knew that wasn't going to be the case.
It's a doubleheader. I brought a bottle and a half.
Brings 2 bottles of water.
It wasn't 2. It was it was down the bottom. It was right here.
The second one is not for me. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. Telling you,
I got 5 quarters of basketball in front of me here.
The first time I don't miss him.
Come on.
And I mean, the first time I missed him, and this is what the thanks I get.
Oh, man. I'll go buy you a bottle of water in between games.
Okay.
Oh,
it's fine with me.
Yeah. Probably cost $1. Titans concession stand.
Doesn't bring me a bottle of water, Joe. What do you think? I mean, he's got 2 bottles there, not one's for me.
Wasn't 2. He saw it when I brought it in today. Down the
2
bottom.
waters in. Rich McDonough always has a water for me.
Yeah, does he?
Yes, he does. Yeah, always brings me one.
Wow. He's the guy. He's
Yes,
a
sure
swell
is.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah. Let's see. North now putting some pressure on.
not a bad idea.
I'm surprised they didn't. I wonder if they thought about doing that early on. I mean, that would have been, make those guards for South have to work for it. 3:55, as you see there, left to play.
Sadvi
29 point. Yep.
Sadvi Rajesh is with the ball. She bounces it into the paint, comes back out. Swings it to the
Bang.
corner. That kissed some glass.
Bang, yes, it
Amber
did.
Wong.
Yeah.
Amber's, I think she's got 10 points in this one. Jordan Lopez dishes it outside.
Well, was that only a 2? That was a 3.
That was a 3, yeah. Good looking shot doesn't go for Lopez.
We're
They
down on
go
the
to the floor.
We're down on the other end of the floor where South was shooting the first period, so we can't tell whether that's. You see us there, we're right there. See, hello, right there in the corner. Or is that there we are, yep.
Yeah.
Behind us are the trainers. They were at the corner. There's a nice give and go, and a layup does
Ball
not
never hit
go.
the floor, but it doesn't go in.
Nope.
Good ball movement again by the Panthers. Titans trying to desperately hold on to it, and the Panthers
telling you.
go out of bounds.
I mean, it's just.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it's a 30-point game right now. People just hustling to the finish.
Nope. That's for sure. Lisa Gingras bringing a tray of balls out, the rack of balls for the boys' game to shoot. Warm-ups. They'll be on the floor very soon after this game.
Yeah, a few boys players were
Look at
practicing
this.
at halftime. Oh, bodies just
grabbing that ball, fighting for it, and helping them up. 2:48 to play, 53-21 the score. As you see it on your screen.
early in the season, chance to work on their conditioning as well for all these players.
Well, I've seen that. I've seen that at the boys' game last night. That's what the Milford coach was talking about. That they expended so much energy in that first quarter to take a 12-point lead that it really tired them out. They had no depth on the bench, and it really hurt them. They were fatigued.
Ball moving by the Titans now. Jordan Lopez leading the charge, and the floater off the glass, no good. Nits on Alcalay.
There's a steal, but a foul is called, a push.
Yeah.
So you take 2 points away from the Titans because they were about ready to go in for a layup.
Alcalay to Rajesh, and she is bumped far side. We have a number 1 on our roster. Apologies to that player. Don't know her name. Maybe up from JV.
Yes, because they've got 2 players that are out.
I see. It's caught. Shot from the corner by Rajesh. Rhea Schroff doesn't go. And Titans ball. So you had Sauhegan, Milford in this tournament.
Number 1 is Tana Anaya.
Thank you, Tana Anaya.
Tana Anaya. I have the tournament program.
Let's see if she gets a touch here. There she has it, Tana.
Yep, she's got it right there. T-A-I-N-A, I believe is how it's spelled. Tries to drive the lane. Look at this. Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Good fight for the ball there.
Good grief.
Oh, they called, what, travel? Out of bounds?
That's like me, a jump ball. So
Jump
whoever the
ball, yeah.
wherever the you got to call a jump ball on that one. It's like me fighting for food at somebody. I had to turn down free food today, John.
You what? No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Must have been
And
pretty bad.
I got a couple of text messages saying, "Are you all right? Is everything okay? What's going on?" I mean, today was the day for the Telegraph luncheon, but I couldn't.
Was it dog
I had
food?
too
What are
many.
you
I
talking
had too many games to go to, and I couldn't do it. They said, "Well, we'll leave it put in the fridge." I said, "I won't be. It'll be days before I get there."
Shot by Rhea Schroff, just off to the left. South got the rebound though.
That looked good from the start,
didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, right on line and right in.
That's got to be about 8 3-pointers for this team. I'm gonna count it up when I see the book.
Pretty sure Amber Wong's over 10 points now out of the 56.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely.
That South
56-21. Boy. It's got a shocker for Nashua North. They didn't expect this at all. This is their second straight tournament final.
Nice drive by Lopez, doesn't go, and helping her other teammate, Lauren O'Neill, with 2. Good put back. Under a minute to go now as we play out the final 30 seconds.
The ball bounces your way. It bounces your way, doesn't it?
You know, we covered some games last year where it seemed like everything was bouncing off the rim and not going in. It's been the opposite in this game.
For South.
For South, yeah, the ball's gone in for South, like we just saw. And they're trying to get to 60 here as they get this possession. They got 15 seconds.
To do it. If I'm them, John Bourgeois puts the brakes on and tells them to hold it up. They should not take a shot the rest of this game, and they won't.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
A 58-23 final.
It's a good call by John Bourgeois.
That is a 35-point win.
All right, John Collins, I'm headed to get the book and talk to the players and coaches. I'll be back for the second game.
Boys game coming up. It'll be South versus North as the Panthers take care of business with their tenacious defense and fine shooting. A lot of three-pointers in this one. That bodes well for the South Panthers girls basketball team as the season goes along. If they can keep up that kind of shooting, they could win a lot of their games despite their height disadvantage, probably against some of these teams that they'll be up against in the Division I schedule. They'll be taking the hardware here between games. I'm John Collins for Tom King. Our camera crew, Dylan Smith and Tim O'Neill. Thank you for watching. We'll have the boys game coming up on Nashua TV, South versus North in the final of the 2023 Holiday Tournament here on Nashua ETV.
Backwards against the side you feel.